Scorpio, I'm Ronique and welcome to Scorpio Soul Time. I hope you all are doing well. Welcome to June 2023 where we are officially in retrograde season. This is an important time as we have 4 major planets going retrograde, one of them actually entering its retrograde shadow. So before we get into it, Scorpio, welcome. If you haven't already liked, subscribed, commented, given my videos a thumbs up, I would really love if you would. Thank you to all of my new and my old subscribers. I appreciate each and every one of you. Okay, Scorpio, so do take a look at the description box below. It will highlight each of the dates that we are speaking of. We have Pluto retrograding on the 11th, Saturn retrograding on the 17th, Venus retrograding on the 19th in its shadow, and June 30th is Neptune retrograding. So let's get right into it, Scorpio. Look at you, you come into your own reading. So there you are with the Death card at the very beginning of the month. Then we have the King of Wands. So already great energy, Scorpio. Then we have the Three of Pentacles. Many of you all could be taking on some new tasks, learning some type of new information here in June. And you have the Four of Pentacles in reverse. Hopefully no longer worrying about money, where it's going to come from. And let's go ahead and pull an overarching theme card to see where Spirit wants us to focus this reading, Scorpio. And your cards are very choppy, so let's try to see if we can do this a little cleaner. All right, Scorpio, so look at that, the Judgment card. And I really think this is a beautiful energy for you, Scorpio, because at this time, you all have been going through it, you and Taurus, really you and the fixed signs with Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, but especially you and Taurus because of those eclipse cycles. We are actually going to have the nodes change signs here in latter part of June. So this Judgment card is really highlighting, Scorpio, how you've come to the end of this great journey, right? Since 2021 in November, when we started off with you and Taurus's eclipse cycle, this Judgment card is really saying, where have you karmically come through this entire cycle and what have you learned? For those of you who have been doing what you were supposed to be doing and learning and growing, then the end will be, you know, this great hallelujah moment. While those of you who maybe haven't been doing what you're supposed to be doing, you will be re-entered into this cycle of like learning, and especially with that Saturn retrograding, right? And so we start off this month with this King of Wands and the Death card. And of course, Death, Scorpio, you all know this card very well, and especially with Pluto retrograding on June 11th. Do take a look at the description box below. You'll see a link to those Capricorn, Pluto and Capricorn videos. But this is a really interesting time, Scorpio, because it's like you're finally feeling like some opportunity that presents itself. I think many of you all are actually ready for it. I think that many of you in these last 18 months, if you would have gotten this card or this moment would have been presented to you, maybe you wouldn't feel like you were ready. I think many of you all are going to get some type of opportunity, a job proposition possibly. Many of you will be asked to serve possibly on some important board. There's something that you have learned over these last 18 months, and I feel like it's going to present itself in a way that you are ready for and you're excited about, okay? I think many of you all could be taking on some type of new position with that Three of Pentacles, maybe working with a higher stature of people. Many of you were worried about money in the past, but I do not feel like that is an issue anymore. I think many of you all have come through this Taurus and Scorpio period, and now your focus has been on learning and achieving and like ascending higher with that Death card. Remember, it is, you know, that Plutonian energy. Many of you all are going to feel a lot better about yourselves as well as the people around you. And I do feel like this is going to be like a group effort. I feel like many of you all are going to be working with entities that uplift you. I think that that Three of Pentacles is a great card for Scorpio because many of you even though Scorpios like to be kind of to themselves, Scorpios usually have like this great way of working with people in more of a shadow type role, like behind the scenes, organization, things that like you don't necessarily have to be in the spotlight. And I feel like this Three of Pentacles is really symbolizing how you all are going to come into your own light. But that King of Wands and Death card are just perfect. I really feel like this Judgment card is going to highlight throughout June where you all really have shined, and then those areas that you still need to work on, well, those will come up too. But I definitely feel like it's going to be more positive than negative. All right, Scorpio, I hope you all have a great June 2023. Do take a look at those month aheads for June, as well as take a look at those Pluto in Capricorn videos as well. All right, Scorpio, if you haven't already subscribed, I would love if you would. All right, I'll talk to you later.